Gas up the Jeep, it's good to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. The highway is long, the wheels turning round. Pack up the cook stove and the bowls. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I are on the road.
Hey everybody, I'm back in the kitchen again today, and it's kind of a gloomy and rainy today, and I thought that I kind of wanted to make some sort of something zesty and really robust and powerful to eat for a snack today. So I'm going to make a classic French sort of dipping sauce, which is called Anchoiade, which is made with anchovies and garlic, sometimes with a shallot, and lots of olive oil. And it's typically served on a nice baguette, toasted baguette, or with crudité. And so today I have, of course, I have some baguette, and I think I'm going to be serving it with some nice radishes. So actually my mouth is watering just thinking about it. But typically and traditionally it's really made with anchovy, garlic, shallot, and lots of olive oil, and sometimes a little bit of vinegar. So I have some red wine vinegar here as well. I'm going to add the addition of a little bit of parsley that I grabbed from my garden for a little bit of color. And I also, the super non-traditional ingredient is I'm going to kick it up a little bit. I have a couple of chiltepines, which I always like to put chiltepines in my cooking, and that's going to add a little bit of a kick to this. Now this is a super simple recipe, although the end result is very complex and super powerful and zesty in flavor. So that's the way I like things. I like it simple but flavorful. So that's what we're going to be making today. So I'm going to start getting our mise en place together here, and then we'll start attacking it with our mortar and pestle, and then we'll be ready. Okay, so I'm going to use about half of the shallot. I just want to kind of roughly chop this up, because we're going to be putting it in the mortar and pestle anyway. Just like that. Doesn't have to be pretty. And then some of our parsley. I'm just going to remove the stems from that. Just give this a nice little rough chop as well. And then have my garlic clove. This is a really large clove of garlic, but I like a lot of garlic, so I'm going to use that. And just like I said, just kind of rough. Just give it like just a little rough chop, kind of give us a head start. All right, now for the fun part. So I'm going to take all of these ingredients that we chopped up already. We'll get that into here, and then I'm going to start grinding this up. I think I'm also going to add my chiltepines. Wow, it smells so good. I'm going to add my anchovies to this now. So this is one 2-ounce container of anchovies. And then I'm going to add the anchovies and the oil to that. Okay, we'll start smushing this around some more. And then I'm also going to add a little splash, not much, of the red wine vinegar. And you can see as we kind of work this around in here, it starts to sort of emulsify really lightly, which is kind of what we want. And it doesn't have to be completely emulsified. It could be really liquidy with olive oil. Sometimes it's really thick. It just depends on, you know, your personal preference. Now this, I'm going to add some more of olive oil. This is more of that olive oil that I made from the olives in my front yard. Look at that, and as it's starting to lightly emulsify, we're starting to get some more of a thickness. So the more oil we add to it, kind of like a mayonnaise, I'm just going to start to thicken up. You can see that already. It's starting to thicken. I think I'm just going to add just a touch more olive oil. And then I think we'll be ready to serve this up. That. All right, and there it is. There is our anchoïade. All right, there it is. Our beautiful anchoïade. Simple but delicious. There it is. Look at that. Really a simple garlic and anchovy paste with lots of olive oil. Of course, ours, we added a little parsley, a little chiltepine, we have some shallot in there, and a little red wine vinegar. You don't need to add salt because the anchovies are very salty all by themselves. So, it smells so good. Now, traditionally, as I mentioned earlier, this is served with some nice toasted baguette or some crudité, which I have a little bit of both here. I have the baguette and I have some radishes. Radishes, my favorite thing, probably to eat with this of all. So that's what I'm going to do first here. So let's dip one of these radishes in there. Wow. I love radishes. Oh man. And the combination of radish and this and the anchovy. Oh man. The only thing I might do, I might add a little bit of nice fresh butter to my radish, just like that. And then dip that in there as well. Add a little extra richness to this. Wow. That's really good on a gloomy day like this. That's so good. Let's try a little bit with the baguette. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of this butter, spread that on there, and then there we go. Look at that. Wow. You know that's good. Wow. Super powerful, super zesty, super delicious. I can double dip because I'm the only one eating this. Now we have the heat from the garlic and the heat from that chiltepine, and then you just have that rich, salty anchovy flavor. Wow. And of course, really good olive oil. Have another radish. butter on my spoon there. That's good. This is a perfect quick little dip for a cocktail party or something like that for an appetizer. So good. Makes me think maybe I should have a little bit of my homemade limoncello or conquacello, which I made the other day. I'm going to get a glass. All right, there it is. My homemade conquacello. Wow, that's super nice. Arlo's barking at me. He wants some of this. You want to try it? Here you go. Mostly baguette, just a tiny little bit of anchovy on there. Super delicious and super easy. Definitely try this. If you like anchovies, definitely give this a try. I said it'd be great for a little cocktail party if you have like-minded friends and they like anchovies and garlic too. Have to be close friends because we'll all have garlic and anchovy breath. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, please subscribe. That always helps us a lot. And we will see you in the next one.
Gas up the Jeep, it's fun to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I.